How's it going? Just wait for everybody to get in here. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How is it going? Have you guys cooked anything the last week? Lunch, breakfast, dinner, a snack? Hamburgers. Yum. Good job. All right, we're going to start with the warm up. Remember, those are going to be due on Wednesday this week. So we'll get those turned in and we'll keep moving forward with our information on the MyPlate just as a quick review, because I know you guys all did that last year, but it's just a quick little reminder of what the MyPlate was all about. Sweet. So what is that class, Gavin? Is that your is that culinary over there? That's awesome. Now, do they make stuff for is that like a cafeteria style, like you make stuff and serve it there? All right. Well, it's good to see everybody. So we're going to get started. We're going to work on that warm up first, and then we will go into our assignment that I had for you last time, but didn't have it ready. Or it was ready. It just, we ran out of time, basically, is what happened. All right. So here we go for our warm up. It opens. There we go. Never wants to go smoothly when I have my camera on. It always wants to go slow. Okay. So let me get it on the right one here. All right. So, what do you call any food and or beverages an individual consumes each day? What is that called? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, start. Your sentence could start with what an individual consumes each day is a or is considered a. Try to put a complete sentence on there instead of it is a. Put some of the answer in or put some of the question in your answer. 45 seconds. Fifteen seconds. Okay. We're going to go into Quizlet because some of the MyPlate is on your next assessment. So it's a good idea just to kind of review these when we get together, just to kind of recap and remember, and also be kind of studying and putting those away for our assessment. So how this works is to best get it to work the way it would in class, as if you have as a quiet background as much as you can, just on mic, and that way you can just tell me instead of having to click buttons all the time. You can just be there, and if you know the answer, you can just tell me quick. Okay, so let's get started on the flashcards here, and if you know the answer, you need to tell me. So what is considered the purple food group? It's the third largest, found in the lower right part of the MyPlate. What is that? The third largest, found in the lower right part of the MyPlate. What is it?
Protein?
Yes, good job. That is correct. Okay, servings of fruit a day. How many do you need of fruit? How much fruit do you need a day?
2 cups?
Yep, good job. Unit of energy, what is the word that goes with that definition? You should know this from last year in nutrition. What is the energy in food called?
Calories?
Yeah, good job, Gavin. What are the simple carbohydrates? What is a simple carbohydrate? This is from last year too.
Like sugars and breads?
Yeah, there you go, sugars. And then the main nutrient is vitamin A. What food group has the nutrient vitamin A? Fruits, veggies, grains, protein, dairy. Which one has vitamin A? Guess? A good guess?
Do carrots have vitamin A?
Yeah. So veggies. Main nutrient is protein. So what food group? Fruit, veggies, grains, protein, dairy. This one is as easy as it sounds. What?
Protein?
Yeah, right. Main nutrient is carbohydrates. What food group? Fruit, veggies, grains, proteins, dairy. Which one has the main nutrient carbohydrate? Fruits, veggies, grains, protein, dairy. These are test questions, so
Grains?
yes, good. Serving of protein a day. How many do you need? How much protein do we need a day? Any idea? Give me a number.
Like 6 ounces?
Close, 5.5.
5.5.
5.5. The science of food and how the body uses it in health and disease. The science of food and how the body uses it in health. What would you say? It's the class you were in last year. Nutrition. It's blue. It's separated from the MyPlate and found to the top right next to the grains.
Dairy?
Yes. It's orange and it's the second largest. Which one is orange and the second largest? I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. So fast. What was it? I'm going to take a guess that you said grains. Okay, switch to low fat or fat free. Which food group wants you to switch to low fat or fat free? Fruit, vegetables, grains, proteins, dairy.
Dairy?
Yes. Good job. The main nutrient is calcium. What food group? Fruit, veggies, grains, protein, dairy.
Protein?
Nope, dairy. Serving of grains a day. How much do you need? How many grains do you need a day? Gavin? I say that because you gave me the answer the last time.
6 ounces.
Yes, 6 ounces. Keep meat and poultry portions. How should your portions for meat and poultry be? What do you think? Your meat and poultry should be small and lean. Red, found in the upper left part of the MyPlate. What is it? The red.
Fruits.
Yes, good job. Make half of your grains what? Make half of your grains.
Whole grains.
Yes, very good. Switch to low fat. Oh, that's a duplicate. Let me skip that one. Whoopsie. I think I did it twice. Servings of veggies a day. How many do you need? How much vegetables do you need? One, two, three, four, five, 5.5, 2.5, 1.5. What do you need? Veggies a day. 2.5 cups. The food and beverages a person eats and drinks. Huh, that sounds like a warm-up question. The foods and beverages a person eats and drinks is what? Diet. Calories that come from foods that offer few, if any, nutrients. We went over that on Wednesday. Calories that come from foods that offer few, if any, nutrients. Empty calories. It's important to eat a variety of foods from each section of the MyPlate, but remember to avoid what? Large portions. Fat that is solid at room temperature also can be added to foods when processed or prepared. What type of fat? Do you know? The word is actually in the definition. Solid fat. MyPlate is based on a blank calorie diet. What is it based off of? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 2,500, what? Anybody? Nobody knows the answer to this? Okay. Whoops. 2,000 calorie diet. 3 cups a day. What do you need? That's 3 cups a day. Need 3 cups a day. What is it? Fruits, veggies, grains, proteins, dairy. Jenna, do you know? Can you give me a good guess?
Grains, I think, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly.
Actually, it's dairy. You'll know for next time. The main nutrient is vitamin C. What food group? Fruit, veggies, grains, proteins, dairy. Haley, do you know? Vitamin C.
It would be fruits.
Fruits. Yeah, good job. It's important to eat a blank of foods from each section of the MyPlate. It's important to eat a... Starts with a V.
Variation.
Variety.
I'll accept either answer, variety or variation. Largest section, it's green. It's found in the lower left part of the MyPlate. What is it? Green should give it away.
Vegetables.
Yes, thank you. Complex carbohydrates. There's 2 of them. What are the 2 complex carbohydrates? Too complex. One is hard to digest. The other one is, I'll give you an example, a potato. Fiber and starch. Make half of your plate what? Make half of your plate veggies and fruits. And then it looks like we're a little rusty. So we'll be going over these again. I'll link it to the stream on your classroom so that if you want to practice or look things over, you have that capability. But that's something that as we go through, I'll be adding to and also be going over each time that we connect. Okay. So let me make sure covered everything. Oh, I wanted. Okay. So now I'm going to go and we're going to talk about our assignment. Has anybody ever used Cami? Can you put a 1 in the chat if if another teacher that you are with has ever used Cami? K-A-M-I. Okay. Braden. That's the spelling of it. So just one person has used Cami. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'll talk about Cami in a minute, but I want to go over your assignment a little bit. So let me show you this. So this is, can you apply the concepts of MyPlate? So this is kind of the assignment. So for lunch, Jessica and her 2 friends went to Wendy's, and Jessica ordered the spicy chicken sandwich, fries, and a Coke. One friend, Susan, ordered the strawberry salad, baked potato, and lemonade. Her second friend, Michelle, ordered a kids' meal, cheeseburger, mandarin oranges, and chocolate milk. Evaluate the 3 meals. So you're going to divide the plate, identify the food groups eaten, and assess the meal, okay? So you will have a picture like this, and you can either find me a picture and drop it in, or you can just write where the food would go, but you got to divide the plate up, and that's where Cami comes in, okay? You have to tell me what needs to be reduced or increased, and then what was okay about the meal, okay? So this is like a demo, and then Jessica, and then there was Susan and Michelle. I did have to make some alterations because sometimes what they had there wasn't at Wendy's anymore. So I just improvised and put something else in. So I'm going to go to Google Classroom right now, and then I'll introduce Cami to you. All right. So in the MyPlate, I think I'm still presenting. Okay. So in the MyPlate, I have a couple things. The PDF is the assignment. And then this is how you can get to Cami. So if you open it, it'll tell you well, how to do it. So like you click the file and then make a copy to make the doc your own. And then you go through the steps. So install the Cami Chrome extension in your Google Chrome browser, or you can go to cami.app/extension, and it shows you how to do that. And then it should upload to Google Classroom. And I do have, here's a tutorial. Why don't we watch this for a second, and then this maybe explain it a little bit better than what I'm doing right now. Can you guys hear that or not? Because you might not be able to because I'm not presenting in the right mode. Anybody hear it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then okay. Let me transfer myself over to this other page so you guys can hear it. And then it'll make better sense. I think this is the one I want. No, I'm going to say, hold on, I think I pushed the wrong one. It's hard when you don't do it all the time. Okay, let me see here. Okay. All right, so here it is. Okay, so I think I have the link. Let me see if I can put it down here. That may not be the link I wanted. Hang tight. That wasn't. Oh shoot, that was it. Dang it. Okay. I'll put it down in the box there. Give me 1 second to grab it. I did have it and then I let it go. And if they ask for like a teacher access license code, I have that. So just let me know if you need it. I did have it. It just, there it is. Look at that. Wow. So click on that and see if you can't get it to open so that you can use Cami in the assignment that I've given you. Unless it has this where you can open it with it. And then let me know in the chat if you got it to work, because that's going to be helpful. Red. I gave you guys the wrong assignment, but I'm going to go grab it right now because I wrote on that one.
It's not letting anybody get into it.
Okay, give me 1 second. Da da da. Let's put some music to this here. Oh, I don't want that. So, can I get someone to go to, what was that? Cami, go to www.cami.app and see if you can get it to work that way. want to delete this. Shoot. All right, since no one can get into this, I'm going to just, let me do this. I'm going to delete it. Delete. Okay. Let me try this again. All right. Hmm. Now I'm frozen. Oh boy.
You're muted.
Okay. This is my blooper for the day. Okay, so I wanted to explain about Cami and Braden, if you have anything to say. But anyway, when you have a PDF, you can use Cami to like write on it and do things on it, which is what I was trying to do, is open this assignment in Cami so that even though I have it there, you guys can manipulate it and write on it. And I wanted you to be able to use color for the MyPlate. So I was trying to use Cami to allow you to do that. And if I go to my link here, it says that you guys just need to use this link, and then there's a license code right here. Okay, to do that. And then you were supposed to be able to get into Cami. Do you guys know where your extensions are on your Chromebook?
Yeah.
Can you try to add that extension? Go to like the App Store
I already did.
and it's not there?
Yeah, it's not working.
Huh. That is interesting. And then every time I go to Cami, it I don't know if it's just taking so long to load or what. That is crazy. All right. Well, let's see if I can even go back. Cami doesn't like me. Oh my gracious mercy. All right. If I jump out of the meet again, I'll come right back. I just need to shut down Google Classroom. There we go. Okay. Let me try Google Classroom again. All right. I'll just explain the assignment, and if you guys can figure out a better way, then by all means, do it. Okay. All right. So back to the assignment here. I do have it uploaded. We'll have to figure out Cami for a different time. I wonder if it hit. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to get myself off camera because that's causing a lot of problems for me. Okay. So what I wanted to do was I wanted you guys to be able to color the MyPlate and then tell me what food group it is. Okay. So I'll just present that to you. You can only write on this when it's not in presentation mode, and you can always make it bigger as you need it. But I wanted you to label and color each food group and then list the key consumer messages for each. Like, for example, grain is make most of your grains whole grain. That would be the consumer message, okay? And then I wanted the serving sizes down here, like how much you needed to eat. And then I wanted you to take the plate and divide it up and then identify the food groups that were eaten by, putting the food there or coloring the section of the MyPlate. And then assess the meal. So the meal is spicy chicken sandwich, fries, and a Coke. And then you would assess it by knowing the sodium, veggies, fruit, sugar, whole grains, dairy, fat, protein, and then tell me if they needed to be reduced, increased, or if they were okay. And then the next one was Susan with an apple pecan salad, chicken salad, baked potato, and lemonade. Again, I wanted you to manipulate the MyPlate and then write in what food groups were represented by the choice of meal and then how it affected either reducing it, increasing it, or if it was okay. And then the last one was Michelle, and she had a cheeseburger with mandarin oranges, chocolate milk. If you need to, you can substitute mandarin oranges for apples. And then again, manipulating the MyPlate and then telling me reduce, increase, or okay on all of the variables. Okay, so that's why I wanted to use Cami, because I thought that would be an easy way to do that, but obviously Cami is not going to be helpful for me today. So I guess what I would say to you is do the best you can with that information. You just need to go to Wendy's menu, and that'll pull up all their nutrients and food groups that are available for those foods. And then if you can figure out a way to divide the plate up and tell me what food groups, or maybe do a text box off to the side or something along those lines, that would be great. But that is what I'm assigning you. That goes along with the Quizlet and the MyPlate information, just as a quick recap review. So if any of you get Cami to work, let me know. I'll keep manipulating it throughout the day and see if I can figure out what went wrong. But it's a cool thing, and it'd be nice if we could use it at some point in time. So I will take any questions you have for me about what I'm asking you to do, so that you can get started on it, because you got a chunk of time that you could get it done and get it in. Anything? Bailey, do you understand what you need to do? Emily? Shelly, Skylar, not Skylar, Sapphire, oh my gosh. Haley, Gavin, do you guys get it? Do you know what you need to do? Okay. All right, so work on that. We'll work on it until it's time to go. I'll check in at 25 to see how things are going. I'm going to keep trying to manipulate Cami on my end and see if we can't figure this out. Oh, okay. So, Gavin, are you saying you need a recap? Okay. Okay, very quick. All right, so in Google Classroom is the assignment. I wanted to use a tool that would have made this a lot easier, but it's not working at the moment. Basically, what you guys need to do is tell me on the first right here, label and color each food group, and then list the key consumer message. So I'll give you one. One of the consumer messages are eat whole grain. Okay, so there's a little phrase, and of course, I'm not able to eat most of your grains, whole grains, that's what it is. And then give me the servings of how much each one equals for every day. And then divide the plate if you can. Identify the food groups eaten on the plate or over off to the side. And then assess the meal according to these categories. Okay, you can use an X if you need to increase, decrease, or if you think it's okay. And you're going to do that for the 3 people. They ate at Wendy's. And so you'll need to look up Wendy's menu and figure out the food groups that are recommended or are there. And then the sodium, sugar, fat, and if it needs to be reduced, increased, or if it's okay. Is that do you understand? Is it pretty straightforward? Okay. I'm going to just on mic if you need me for a second, because I'm going to try to figure out what went wrong with Cami, our little Cami girl. Something went haywire there. Okay. Shoot. And hammers. All right. Emily, will you do me a favor? I'm going to try something, see what happens. Okay, so Emily and okay, so will you tell me if you go in Google Classroom if there is another assignment called MyPlate? Because I cannot see on your end what you see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it there. Okay. I'm going to try that again.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Where are we supposed to get like the information of how much everything is like in the food again?
Okay, so that's going to be in Google, or not Google. That's going to be on just you'll have to search out Wendy's and search out their their menu to figure that out. Okay. All right, so Emily, will you tell me if in Culinary there is another assignment dropping in right now? Everyone else ignore it, but is there another assignment dropping in that says MyPlate? Can you see that? Check again. Okay. Will you click on it with me? Let me put myself in mode here. Will you click on it with me and tell me if you see what I see? Hold on. It doesn't. Okay. All right. And I'm not able to see the chat when I'm doing this, so I don't know if you're comfortable in miking. But if not, I can get somebody else to help me. Yes, no. Okay, so can you unmute for a second? Okay, so look at my screen and I'm going to go into our class. Okay, so do you see this top one right here that has all this stuff on it?
Yeah.
Okay, can you click on the one that says MyPlate PDF? And does it come up like this?
Yeah.
Do you have this button over here where it says open with Cami?
Mm-hmm.
Will you click on it and does this happen to you? It takes a second for it to load.
Yeah, it says login or sign up.
Okay, so let's have you sign up. If we can get this to work, this is going to be a lot easier than what. Okay. So what else does it say, Em?
It's loading me in.
Oh, okay.
It didn't let me log or sign in.
Okay, do you have a button where you can log in?
It says log in or sign in with Google or email.
You want Google. Is it still loading?
It's saying that it's not, or it's saying please try again.
Okay. Maybe we should have you log in. See what it says. What's it say now? Anything?
I tried it again, so it's loading. No,
Oh.
it's not working.
Did you try logging in? Like do a where
Yeah.
it says, and it still wouldn't work?
Yeah.
That just stinks. All right. Well, I'll just table it and I'll just go the same way we're going. Darn it. All right. I got to experiment more, I guess. Thank you for trying to help me.
Yeah.
I'm going to delete that off of the Google Classroom just so it's not confusing for everybody here.
Yeah, I don't even see that blue box there at the top that says sign in with Cami.
That is so weird.
I don't see it on any of the MyPlates that I saw you post.
Yeah, well, it's because the one that I wanted to use with Cami is the only one that's going to have it available, I think.
Oh,
And you can do it through Google Classroom, which is why I thought I could get it to work, but looks like I need to investigate it a little bit more.
right. Is that a new extension that just came up on there, or?
It's just an extension that you can write on PDFs. Like if I had a crossword puzzle, kids could like write in the crossword puzzle.
Nice.
You can like overlay the PDF and do whatever you want.
Oh, nice.
But you have to be able to get into Cami.
Right.
So that is the glitch right now. I'm just trying to see if maybe there was something that we didn't do. Let's see here. Huh, that is so weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Because I went to the app store over here. I don't know if I'm still presenting my screen. I am. I went to the app store right here, and I went to the store and put Cami in there. And it opened right up.
That is weird.
And it said that the kids, all they had to do was go to Cami, the link, and they could get in. Which is weird. Very weird. There it is. All right, I'm going to ask you to do something else for me. Will you click on this link for me? And then tell me what happens. What'd it do?
I just tried to log in again.
Oh, okay. It might, because it's got my key in there, it might work.
Nope.
Ah! No! This is so weird. All right. Thanks for trying.
You're welcome.
You didn't? Okay. Braden. Well, hold on. Hey, Gavin, will you try to log into that part down here? Is Gavin still here? Okay. Gavin, will you try to log into that website and see what happens for you? Just trying to troubleshoot this while I have you guys on the site. Or Miss Gray, maybe you could do it because you're in my class as a student, so maybe it'll work for you. Oh, you're trying. Okay, thank you, Gavin.
Sorry, I couldn't get my computer to unmute. What do you need me to do?
Well, see if you can also click on this and see what happens.
Okay.
Interesting. All right. I'll just keep trying. It is
It
so
just
weird.
says an unknown error occurred while signing in. Please try again.
That is weird.
And that was with my school email.
Yeah. It is so interesting. Well, I'll just keep figuring it out. I'll figure it out
Okay.
sooner than later. Ah, good laid plans. Weird. Well, thanks for being patient with me, everybody. It's hard to see if anything works when you're the teacher and not the student.
What does it mean by key consumer message?
Okay, so if you, I said a bunch of them as we went through today, but I'll recap one for you. One was vary your veggies would be one, like what the consumer guidelines are, like make half your grains whole grains. That would be another consumer message. So if you look back in your notes, I believe that there are some there, and if not, you could go to myplate.gov and get them there. I'm pretty sure most of them are in your notes from the last time we met. Does that make sense? I'm not sure who asked me that. Was that?
No, that's me.
Oh, Bailey. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. Does that make sense what I said about that?
Generally, I'm kind of like, I'll just go look at the government thing to
Okay.
find.
Yep. Okay.
Also, how am I supposed to change, like, edit the MyPlate?
That is why I wanted to use Cami.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so are you talking about like in the people's meals?
The MyPlate one first.
Is it the first slide?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I would do is maybe just tell me either somewhere there like the top right corner is in the top left corner is, and the bottom. Since we can't use colors, because that was my plan, was to use Cami to use colors.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
So just tell which one's which and
Yeah.
what
Yes, please.
color. Okay.
Or I don't know, could you highlight the groups at the bottom, with your highlighter? If that was possible to do that, Bailey,
Oh yeah, I could do that.
that might be a little easier. Okay, so sorry class was so weird today, but like I said, the only way I can ever try things out is with people that I'm teaching. So I'll figure out Cami and maybe we'll use it at a later date. Sorry it didn't work, but that's what happens. So if you have questions, just email me. I'm going to stick around till 2:30. But I do have a deadline on there, so keep track of that. Don't lose track of that. But make sure you get it in, and if you have difficulty, just reach out to me and I'll try to help the best I can, because it obviously did not go as planned. So such is life, right? Life. All right, guys, I'll let you out. Thanks for coming. Again, sorry about the mess up. Hopefully you can figure that out. Let me know if you can't. Caden and Brady.
Sorry, I was finishing the work.
Oh, that's all right. I just want to make sure you guys are there. I like your. Okay, he's gone. Brady.